Heartiest congratulations, Dr. Barani.
Thank you, Dr.
Hi, everyone. It's a proud moment today to meet Dr. Barani and congratulate Dr. Barani. He has cleared this exam with flying colors. He has scored 204 marks. And Dr. Barani is from Dabao Medical University. He is from DMSF. Heartiest congratulations to you from entire MIS team. How are you feeling, Dr. Barani?
Yes, Doc, I'm so happy. Actually, my parents, well-wishers, and people surrounding me are so happy. That makes me so happy, Doc. And also, I want to, first of all, I want to thank the entire team of MIST for the guidance and also for this interview, Doc. Actually, in fact, I remember I watched an interview from a student who passed in the Jan exam, Jan 2023. It helped me a little. In some way or the other, it helped me a little. I hope this interview will help somebody, somebody to pass in the December exam. So it's good for MIST for doing this interview and motivating the further aspirants.
So, Dr. Barani, I will request you to communicate all those things which can be of any use to your junior who are taking December exam, because the overall passing result was 10%. So it will help many students. Dr. Barani, how did you come to know about MIST?
Doc, honestly, I think I don't know about any platforms before joining for preparation of FMGE. I didn't do any research about joining any platforms for preparing. All I know was my friends, everyone joined MIST. So I was like, whatever my friends do, I just followed. I don't know about MIST also, but I just joined MIST. Then I came to know about the MIST, that the faculties are good. The environment is also so good. They used to take care of the students so good. So I just joined the MIST due to my friends, but it helped me a lot, as you can see the result.
And you are from a live online batch.
Yes.
You are in live online.
Yeah.
You are attending classes from which place?
In my home, Doc. In my home bedroom.
In your bedroom. So you are in which state?
Tamil Nadu, Doc. Tamil Nadu, Tirupur.
How was your experience of MIST classes? So see, the classes used to start approximately at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, yes, sir.
So how were those days?
That usually I'm a night person. I cannot sleep early. So I usually sleep. It is not advisable for others. I'll put the disclaimer first. I usually sleep at 12 or 1. I just try to study at the night because I cannot sleep at the night. I just try to sleep at 10 p.m. but I cannot sleep. So I usually sleep at 12 or 1 a.m. So I wake up late. I usually see videos of MIST in 1.5x or 1.25. So that I think that is the main thing that differentiates online from the offline batch. We can watch the videos in half the time, which usually the offline batch students usually can watch. So, but it is not advisable for everyone. I'm used to it. I used to watch any YouTube videos or any videos at 1.5x or 2x. So I'm used to it. I can understand. Only if you can understand the topic properly, you can watch it in 1.5x or 2x, anything. But if you can't understand, you have to watch it in 1x. As I'm used to it, I can watch it in 2x. So I think apart from many, I have seen many interviews. Many of the students used to tell about multiple revisions. Apart from that multiple revision and other things, I think main thing is concept building up, which lays the foundation for any exam, be it FMGE, NEET PG, INACET, any exam. The concept building is most important thing. I made sure I knew the concepts very well on everyday topics, because if I do not know any of the concept, I usually go to the concerned faculty and ask them doubts. As I said, sometimes they might be busy. They might, because they are taking classes, they are hectic. So they are taking classes continuously. We cannot blame them also. But they'll usually reply within 2 to 3 days. But if you do not get reply, we should be searching, or we can ask our friends. But the main thing is we should not move from, there is no point in moving without knowing the concept. You should perfectly know the concept, because there will be no questions directly from the workbook from any platform, be it Mist or any other. I don't want to name any other platforms. There will be no direct questions. I have seen some of the students say there were no questions from Mist. There were no questions from other platforms like that. But the main thing is there will be no questions from any platforms. They won't ask any direct questions like that. So it is basically concept based or clinical based questions. So if you have listened the class properly, some concepts may not be in the workbook, but we have to, but the staffs would have explained the concept. So we should make sure to take note of that concept and make sure that we know the concepts clearly. So I think this is the main thing.
So
Concept
that
building
watching
is the
the
main
video on 1.25x helped you a lot because you
Yes.
could finish that content in shortest span of time.
Yes. I usually wake up late. So usually Mist classes start at 9 a.m. I usually wake up at 10. Then I get
So you are,
ready.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm a
Finishing
night
it at
person.
night.
So yeah. So that helped me a lot.
Wonderful. Very nice. That was about the classes. What about revision classes? How did they help you?
Yes, sir. First of all, I had no belief in the revision classes as I was thinking like, we have already seen the videos, we have taken notes. So what is the point in watching the revision classes? Because we already know the concepts. But as after that, I watched the revision videos. I started watching the revision videos, but then only I came to know, oh, we have missed this concept. We have missed this concept. The concept was most crisp and clear during the revision videos than the main videos. So the revision video will help us in reaching the point where we can have clear mind about the topics. We'll feel more confident during the revision videos. We'll feel like, oh, okay, we know this subject. So it boosts our confidence. So revision video is the main thing that
And
will help.
you were appearing on weekly topic-wise tests?
Yes, but I was up. I think I missed only one exam due to unavoidable reasons. So I missed only one topic-wise exam, but I attended all the exams.
What is the importance of attending weekly topic-wise tests and subject-wise tests and mock test, of course?
Yes, sir. Actually, not only subject-wise test, topic-wise test, any test, be it any test. The main thing is if we do test, we come to know about the mistakes we used to make. Sometimes we skip the topic, but if we do the questions, it will help us to go back to the topic and know the concept very well. If we do more, I think the more the questions we do, the more marks we'll get. At least during the last 2 months, I would do daily 100 questions daily during the last 2 months. So doing questions is more important. Also, as you mentioned about the mock test, every one of us tend to make silly mistakes in every test we attend. But I was trying to reduce that silly mistakes. We cannot completely avoid that silly mistakes. Silly mistakes, I mean, the topics which we know clearly, 100% we know the answer, but we tend to make some mistakes. We cannot avoid that, but we should try to reduce that mistake. I was trying to reduce that mistake from the first mistake exam till the third mock. I was trying to reduce. I completely reduced. But irony is that I made the most silly mistakes in the FMGE. But I think
what is your exam day experience? You said that you made the silly mistakes in exam.
Yeah, yes, sir.
So why did you make the silly mistakes in exam, and how your juniors can avoid that?
But I think team Mist advised us to sleep during 11 p.m. the day before the exam. As I told you before, I'm a night person. I was trying to sleep from 12 a.m. But I couldn't sleep till 3 a.m. I was just trying to sleep. I was just laying down and I was just trying to sleep. But I was not.
Let me just put 30 seconds. You did not look at your breathing at 12. If you had looked at your breathing at 12, you might have said.
Doc, I have tried that technique during the December, January.
I think I explained the technique in the classes multiple times.
Yes, Doc. I tried that technique in the January. Sometimes I used to get sleep early, but in the exam day,
So you slept at around 3 a.m. on that day.
Yeah, 3 a.m. I slept at 3 a.m., woke up at 5:30 a.m., and I was just refreshing and getting ready for the exam. Just 2.5 hours I slept for the exam. And I went through the exam. Morning exam was so good. I didn't get any drowsiness or something like that. I clearly read the questions and I was good with the morning exam. But afternoon, I eat half of chicken biryani, I guess, half of chicken biryani. And as I read through the 8th question or 9th question, I was I was so sleepy. I couldn't even read the question. Fortunately, they gave water bottle in the examination hall. I was refreshing by drinking water bottle. I was taking water and I was refreshing my eyes. But I was thinking like just 2 hours, go through it, then you'll have a pleasant day. I was thinking like that. But I think it reduced my mark. Definitely, I should have followed 6 to 7 hours sleep is definitely important day before the exam. I think I made more silly mistakes during the FMGE than any of the before exams. I have given many GTs or every exam I used to have low silly mistakes. I usually read the questions properly to avoid the silly mistakes. I think silly mistakes is the thing that will decide between passing for those students who are getting 150. So I am saying that silly mistakes is the one that differentiates between passing and 140,
But
145.
Dr. Bhatni, right now I could get only one reason for your silly mistake, and that was
Yeah.
only 2 hours sleep.
Yeah.
You said that's the only reason because you
Yeah.
started feeling sleepy by the question number 8 or 9 in
Yeah.
paper 2. And that's the reason you made silly mistake. Is there any other reason apart from that?
Look, according to me, as I said before, I was trying to reduce the silly mistakes from January itself. Many people, they don't take silly mistakes as important as I had, but silly mistakes, many people. So I think what they have to do is they have to count the silly mistakes they have made in the previous exam. Silly mistakes, as I said before, it is basically the questions which you know exactly, which you know the answer exactly, but you tend to make mistakes.
Yeah.
In FMGE, I know the answers exactly. When I came out, I was like, why did he make the mistake for that question? I was like that. So we have to count the silly mistakes we made in the previous exam, and we have to try to reduce the number of silly mistakes. We cannot avoid the silly mistakes completely. We usually tend to make silly mistakes 1 or 2. In FMG, 3 to 4 is okay. But I made more than 15 silly mistakes. So I think we have to gradually avoid the silly mistakes. So everyone should.
Message from Dr. Barni is very clear that 5 to 6 hours of sleep every day is very important. Then only you can attend the classes also with 100% attention. And if you are attending the classes with 100% attention, then only you can do good revision, and then only you can have a beautiful recall on the day of exam. So first rule of the game is 5 to 6 hours sleep is mandatory. That's what you want to say? That's
Yes,
the
sir,
main
yes,
reason? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And I don't think a chicken biryani made you feel sleepy.
That so only I eat so low. I just ate half of the chicken biryani, half plate of the chicken biryani. But due to 2.5 hours of sleep, I got
But you have
so
passed this
sleepy.
exam with flying colors. Your parents are here. It will be a pleasure if
They
we
are
can.
they are outside. They are outside.
They're
I
outside.
told them to go out because of the interview.
If you can call them, we can congratulate them.
Yeah, okay, doc. But actually, they can't speak English. I'll call my mom.
Yeah. That's no problem, no issue.
Okay.
So, yeah, please take your time. See, it's a very good message from Dr. Barni. Dr. Barni has clearly said that 5 to 6 hours of sleep is mandatory. And this is the first rule of the game. So make this rule. We'll sleep for 5 to 6 hours every day. And we will attend the classes with concentration. What Dr. Barni was doing, he was attending the classes because of his habit of waking up late. He was finishing up the classes late night because he got the opportunity. Because in online live classes, videos are available for 24 hours. So Dr. Barni utilized that advantage. Heartiest congratulations, ma'am. Heartiest congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
Heartiest congratulations. Your son is Dr. Barni now. Dr. Barni.
1 minute. Yeah.
Yeah. Your son is Dr. Barni now. Heartiest congratulations to you, ma'am. How are you feeling?
எப்படி ஃபீல் பண்ணீங்க கேக்குறாங்க தமிழ்ல.
ரொம்ப ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமா இருக்குங்க சார். எங்களுக்கு இதுல மேடம் நான் படிச்சேன் மிஸ்டர்.
She can speak in Tamil and then you will translate.
Yeah.
சார் மிஸ்ல படிச்சது எங்களுக்கு வந்து நல்லபடியா மார்க் வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம் சார். ரொம்ப மகிழ்ச்சியா இருக்குது எங்களுக்கு.
Ma'am, no Tamil. No Tamil.
That she's saying that she's happy with the list.
Okay.
They made me pass, so she is so happy. Actually, my mom and dad were so happy after they knew the result. I knew I will pass. I will get above 200. I knew before itself, but my mom was rooting for me to get above 150. I was telling her I'll pass, but she was not believing me. She was thinking, she was waiting for the result anxiously. So I would like to thank my mom and dad for good food, especially.
Food? So you are getting home food. You are studying at home. That's another privilege you got.
Yes.
So you are preparing food for him, home food and everything. But he was here. Food. What he like?
எனக்கு என்ன பிடிக்கும்னு கேக்குறாங்க. எனக்கு என்ன பிடிக்கும்?
Potato.
Very good, ma'am. Very good. Heartiest congratulations to you once again. Your father is here?
No, doctor. He is outside.
He is outside. Problem. Heartiest congratulations. Dr. Barni, the result remained only 10%. Overall result. NB. I'm not talking about missed results. You must have gone on social media. Many students from MIST have cleared the exam. But you scored 204 marks. 204 marks. Overall result 10%. Final line, I have never asked this question to anyone before these 2 days. But I was disturbed with overall 10% result given by NB. It means 90% FMG students could not clear the exam. So I have avoided my inhibitions from yesterday. And I have bluntly started asking the question. Because personally, what I feel, I know what is better. Because the time is not wasted, you got the home food. What would you like to communicate to your juniors? One last line, which batch is better, offline class or online class?
Sir, I think it is subjective. But according to me, I would say online class, which helped me a lot. But I think I think for average students who cannot read privately, they need some friends. So they should be going to the offline class so that they can they can do combined studies, which can help them. But according to me, online class can save you more time. And, you can rest whenever you want. You can eat whenever you want. Sometimes in offline class, we cannot, we are not able to listen the class. Sometimes we get bored. So that time we are in the pressure of listening the class in offline class. We have no other option. But in online class, I can pause the video and I'll just take a nap and I'll just sleep. Then later I'll watch the video.
Got it. But in offline classes, as you said, that they can make the group of 2 or 3, and then if they are an average kind of a student, as you said. But if it's a friendship, it's a friend circle among 2 friends, 3 friends, 4 friends, it should be constructive use of time, not the destructive.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Other way around as well.
Yes, sir. It should be constructive. I think the group of friends should be good. They should, complement each other and, raise each one of them. So that will help, the offline class more efficiently. But online class, I think online class is the best class according to me.
Anyway.
And also, last thing I want to say is, some of my friends got failed in this exam.
What would you like to advise them?
Yeah. I think the circumstances would not be good so that they failed, but it's not bad that they failed. I would like to tell them that they can pass the exam in this December. It's just 3 months away. It's no matter. They have
Yes.
to give their 100% to pass this
They have to
exam.
bounce back immediately. They have to bounce back. They
Yeah,
should
yeah, sure.
start studying. They should not waste the time. They should start revising
Yes,
quickly.
sir. Yes, sir. I'm sure they will pass this exam.
They will pass. They will pass.
Yes, yes.
And help them, guide them. We are always there with.
Thank you.
God bless you. Heartiest congratulations once again. Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.